In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Arzen Boom 3, a premium smart projector slash Bluetooth speaker that could be had for only $300. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. A huge shout out to Arzen for actually sending this smart projector out for review. They did not sponsor this video, however, they did graciously send me a review unit. So again, super thankful to you guys for that. But in this video, I'm going to be answering the question if this smart projector is actually worth $300. And I'm also going to be going over some things I like and don't like about this projector as well. So let's go ahead and start off with the unboxing experience on this device. It's very basic. There's not much inside of the box actually. Of course, we have the projector in here. We have the power cable. We have the manual inside of here if you guys don't know how to actually set this up. And we have the remote inside of here as well, which we have little shortcuts for Netflix, YouTube, and Prime Video on as well. So nice to see that on there. And I've actually had a super good experience with this remote, which we'll talk about a little later on. But very easy unboxing right here and not really much inside the box. So next, as far as our build on this device, of course, we have a little screw at the bottom. So if you guys want to go ahead and put this on a tripod, mount it to your ceiling, or just put it on the ledge of the shelf like I did, you guys can go ahead and set it up through there. As far as the build on here, it is going to have this nice cloth material on it, which I thought was really cool. So it has a premium touch of cloth and metal on this projector. I really do like the feel of this. On the back of this projector as well, we do have our power port. We have two USB ports. We have two HDMI ports. We have an auxiliary port if you guys want to go ahead and plug in some headphones, or you guys want to go ahead and set up some speakers on this. We obviously have the power button on this device as well. And I did say this doubles as a Bluetooth speaker as well. And the magic happens when you actually take the back of this projector off. You guys can see the 36-watt speakers on here, and of course our subwoofers, which are actually very loud and clear on here. I would say the only thing I don't like about the speakers is you can hear some tinge sometimes and rattling and stuff, but it's not anything like an '08 Honda subwoofer or something like that. It sounds decent overall. It's actually pretty clear. Now, as far as the setup goes, it's a very simple process. If you guys have a leveled screen with the projector, it's actually going to work quite well. We do have artificial intelligence autofocus on here, and it works well as well. However, my projector was actually a little bit higher, so I did have to use that keystone focusing, so I had to manually do it. But overall, it was a pretty easy process to set up, and for most people, even if it's too low or too high, you guys can go ahead and use that keystone and you guys should be good. We also set up the remote on here, which doesn't only use the IR blaster on this remote, but we do use Bluetooth, so it is going to show you that you can connect this remote to Bluetooth as well, which is one of the things that I think is genius about this. Now, the last projector that I had only used the IR blaster, so I had to keep going back and kind of like boom like clicking on this, and sometimes it wouldn't work. But I really like that this has Bluetooth inside this remote because it works extremely well. It connects to the projector when I turn it on, and it is very responsive. So Arzen, good job on your remote. Now, getting into the important stuff, the visuals, the display, all that type of stuff. I do have a 100-inch screen behind me, so everything that I saw on this display through the projector was on a 100-inch screen. So first and foremost, like cartoons, anime, anything with pastel colors or anything that's super colorful looked really good on this. The colors are very vibrant on here. Everything was really clear as well. So this is not one of those projectors that's going to be super fuzzy and grainy and stuff like that. This is going to be a very clear projector. It does give a 4K signal, but it only outputs in 1920 by 1080p. Overall, it looks good though. Movies look good on this. TV shows look good on this. You guys will absolutely be pleased with the visuals you get on here. So the display and resolution look very nice through this projector. I did enjoy my time watching movies and TV shows on this, and that is why this is actually my new setup for like my smart home theater type of thing. But yeah, looked really good. 500 ANSI lumens on this device as well, so you guys will need to close your blinds, turn off the lights to get more of a cinematic experience. But overall, once you have the dark vibe going on, it's going to be really nice looking screen. Now, as far as gaming goes on this, because I know this may be super important to some people out there, first and foremost, let's start off with the retro gamer out there, because there's a few different types of gamers. The first one, retro gamer. Retro video games on here, just like the anime and the cartoons and stuff like that, look amazing. We played some Mario Kart on here. We played a bunch of old Genesis games and stuff, Sonic, and it looked beautiful. The colors looked vibrant. This does run at 60 frames per second. It is a 60 hertz projection, so the frame rate was really good. My controller was very responsive to the projector. I have nothing but good things to say about this as far as like the retro video game experience on this. So if you guys want to take this camping with you to the beach, you have some friends over, you're in the garage playing Mario or Sonic or something like that, you guys are going to have a very good experience on this. I can't say anything but good things as far as like the retro video game experience. Now, when we get into other stuff like the Xbox One, the PlayStation 5, all that type of stuff, again, as I said before, this is only going to go up to 60 frames per second. So if you guys try to use like a PC setup on this or something that needs a higher refresh rate, higher than 60 frames per second to play video games competitively, this isn't going to work crazily good on that. However, I only have a Nintendo Switch, and the Nintendo Switch games that I played on here, Dark Souls, Mario Kart, I believe I played Zelda on here, which actually plays at a consistent 60 frames per second. Looked absolutely amazing. It was super captivating too. So when you get into battles and stuff like that and you have this on a 100-inch display, it's definitely going to be a different experience, you know, from sitting in front of the TV and playing this video game. So if you guys haven't had the experience of like a 100-inch screen or something like that, it's a really, really nice experience to game on something like this projector. Now, as far as the applications on here, you guys are going to be able to use Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, and of course Plex, which I don't know if anybody uses, but that's on there as well. We also have a browser on here, which is going to be one of the only ways you're going to be able to use things like Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO Max, all that type of stuff. So kind of sucks that we don't have those built into the system, and this isn't like a regular Android TV experience, but it's not a big deal to me. You know, I usually only use Netflix and YouTube, maybe Prime Video as well because I have Amazon Prime. But for the people that want to use Disney Plus and things of that nature, you guys are actually going to have to use the browser on this projector to utilize those applications. So I'd say that's definitely a drawback to this device.
Another cool thing as well is you can use screen mirroring on here. So for the Android users, you're going to be using Miracast, and for the Apple users, you're going to be using Magicast.
But overall, should you pick up this projector for $300 if you guys don't care about the missing applications on here or you don't mind using the browser? I feel like that's pretty much the only drawback that you can get on this projector. I mean, for $300, I don't really see any other projector in the lineup on Amazon or even at Best Buy. I don't even think you can find a $300 projector at Best Buy. But overall, I think this is absolutely worth it. And I think for $300 compared to some other ones that I've used at the same price point, you're not going to do better than this projector. So if this is around your budget and this has everything that you want inside of it, and the pros outweigh the cons, then I think you guys are safe with picking this projector. I really have enjoyed my time with this, and I've actually made this my new projector as well. So again, a huge shout out to Arzen for sending out the Boom 3. If you guys do want to pick this up, you can use my affiliate link in the comment section and the description down below. Hopefully you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.